Welcome. We're going to walk you through real quickly how to put initial trade in. So this is a very simple trade we're going to do. We're going to execute a trade and get it in the system. So what we have to do is we just have to log into our TD Paper Money account and make sure that we're in the right drill that we want to trade in. And today I'm going to use Facebook as an example. So I'm going to type in the symbol up here, Facebook, and hit go, and away we go. And right now Facebook's trading at 75.19. And let's say in my charting I found out that I want to be a buyer of Facebook at 75. So what we want to do here is we want to obviously click on the buy button here, and you'll see that the order screen pops up. So it says buy and then how many shares we want to buy. And the most important thing we want to use here, there's different types of orders that we can use. And the two that we're going to focus in on when we are buying it, we're either going to buy it at market. So that's the asking price that is currently in the market, and we kind of want to stay away from market orders because we want to stick to our levels. So we want to use the limit. Limit is the maximum amount that we're willing to pay for a simple buy of a stock. So in this case, we're going to use $75. We want our order to be GTC, that means good till canceled. So we want to keep the order in there until we actually go in and cancel the order, because we definitely want to be a buyer of this stock at 75. And then exchange will leave it at best. Now, we got to be careful. We don't want to just go buy it at 75 and then not protect our downside risk. So whenever we buy a stock, we always want to put the closing order with it. And so the way we do that, if we go to advanced orders here, right now I have it set for single order. So if I sent the order, it would just send that one single order in. What I want to do here is I want to do first triggers a sequence. So when I click on that, it'll allow me to put another a closing order in there. And so what I want to do though is I want to figure out how much I should put a stop in once this. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that we lock in no loss greater than 3%. So if we're buying at 75 even, I just take 75 and I multiply that by 0.97%. So basically when the stock gets to 72.75, if I bought at 75, once it gets to 72.75, I'm down 3% on that position. So we want to make sure that we put our sell here at 72.75, and we're going to put a stop order on that. Okay, so we're going to put a stop order in when it reaches 72.75. And we want to make sure, this is very important, we want to make sure that we also put that order in as good till canceled. So this completes what I'm trying to do here. I want to buy Facebook for 75, limit order, and if that order executes, I have it first triggers the sequence. So if this order gets executed, then it will trigger this order, and this order will hold in the system, and if Facebook were to drop to 72.75, it will sell it off. Now, the one thing we got to be careful of with all stocks is that obviously it could drop in after hours trading. So I could be a buyer at 75 and let's say earnings comes out and they had a poor earnings and it opens the next day at 70. Well, it'll execute that price at 70, unfortunately, and that's the risk that we have when we buy equities, is holding them overnight, is that they sometimes will drop or go up. Going up is not necessarily a bad thing unless you're shorting a stock. So that's basically how we create our orders when we're buying to the upside. So we hit confirm and send, and it'll say we bought 100 Facebook, 75. Order description 2 is the sell. There's the commission, $9.99, and then there's the commission if we were to sell. All that is built in, and so there we have it. We have an order. Our first order here is being executed. So away we go. We send that order in, and now that order will be in the system. So where we want to go here is if we go to working orders, there's the buy and then there's the sell. Okay, so that's it. That's what you want to do here, and good luck. And what you want to do is the next couple days make some trades. Focus on stocks that are having an upward movement, and we'll next focus on putting orders in when we're looking to short stocks.